time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right. And taking the ball for the Mets, Christian Scott. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Okay, all set to go. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway from Queens. The 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, center fielder Andy Paez.
Paez, patrolling center field, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game, but a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Call, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball 1.
One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. That's one
ball.
misses. Ball 3. Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Another solid power season. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's the center fielder.
Number 9, A.J. Ewing.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that
Ball,
one is
that's low.
downstairs. And that's ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. 1 away. Here's a Mets lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third baseman, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Pitch
That's a
misses, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Edman moving under it. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
looking to count
Nope,
1 and 2.
that's a ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lindor throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That's in there. 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No score here in the second. Runner on the go. Pitch
That's ball
misses. Throw to second, out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Carson Benj up now for the Mets. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Late with the swing there.
Ball, that's out.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Jared Young.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Polanco leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-2. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Way
That's a ball.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. Edman out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Citi Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 1.
This one in the air center field. Settles under this one. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Alex
Back to the
Call.
top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Right through there for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ball 1. Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Nope.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. On to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Aye!
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball.
And that one hammered way back there. That
Oh,
was
that's foul.
foul, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next
Ball.
offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. The other way, and he beats the shift. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Nope.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
Stepping
Mets,
in, Bo
third
Bichette.
baseman, Bo Bichette.
Well, these
No,
Mets
that's
did a
down.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for
Just
the
a simple
Mets,
ground ball the other way that
fielder,
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hey!
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman steps on the bag. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Polanco up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Here's a 1-1. That's out to center field. Pajes has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Jared Young.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ball one.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Citi Field, ready now for the fifth inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4
Next
strikeouts.
for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Fouled off down the right side.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better
Up
fight.
next for the
Strike
Dodgers,
3, and that's
second
2 in a
baseman,
row.
Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Semien.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Brett Beatty.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. 2-2. Left field. Hernandez on the move. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Francisco Alvarez.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Just
Ball. That's
missed.
inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Vesia warming up as well. 1-1 now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Dalton Rushing
Leading off
digs
for
in
Los
now.
Angeles, catcher Dalton Rushing.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-1 now. That one pulled foul.
Ball inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one missing
ball.
inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Daniel Duarte. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's outside.
That pitch is out.
Ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Close
Ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Late swing fouled off. Two now. High fly ball, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy.
So
Pajes.
digging in, Andy Pajes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's outside.
Activity in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 1-1. Lindor swings through that one. Outside low. Now 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
upstairs.
And now it's 3-2. Got him. 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Benj
Off the
in the
plate,
box
ball
for the
1.
3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Ball, that's down.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for Los Angeles,
Here is
first
Freddie
baseman
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Into left center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one found hard the other way.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that clips the inside corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball,
block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure of.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next,
And that's
for
the first
Dodgers,
out. Nice
right fielder,
recovery after
Kyle
giving up the
Tucker.
homer.
Nope, that's a ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Slings to first in time.
Up next, for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2.
Ball one.
That misses.
Nope, that's down.
And the count is 2-0. Minter, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. A little bit
That's
low.
ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball
Nope,
4
that's
there.
ball 4.
Tying run is
Up
on
next,
base.
for the Dodgers,
He did not
second baseman,
take the bat
Tyler
off his
Edmonds.
shoulder the entire at bat. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. That funky Muncie with the homer for LA. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back in a new pitcher
number
here to start
86,
the bottom of the seventh. Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Jared Young
Leading
now at the
off for
plate.
Mets, first baseman, Jared Young.
That misses, and that's ball 1. On the corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0.
Good
That's ball
slider
2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2-0. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Right fielder, Brett.
Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Citi Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The 0-1. Just missed. And there's the strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Edging the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder,
Manager out of the
Brady
dugout now,
Myers.
and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A.J. Minter won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They
Mets,
hand the ball over to a new arm,
43,
Huascar Brazoban.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Rip to third. Bichette whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off
So up
for the
next,
Mets,
Francisco
catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco
He blasted one out earlier in the
Alvarez.
third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hey!
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder A.J. Ewing.
That one fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Next
Coming
for
out of the
the
bullpen
Mets,
and throwing BBs.
shortstop,
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Ball in!
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeman. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
There's a strike. Oh, 1 now. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Max Muncy.
Making a move at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Eliezer Alfonso. Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Hard liner. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Way inside.
Ball 3.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So it's their last chance in this one. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now, quick throw to first, and he's back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner hangs on at second as a potential tying run moves into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. And a count 1-2. This could end it. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, two outs. Inside.
Nope. That's
two
inside.
balls, two strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.